So before starting, what is exactly our agenda for today? First, let us discuss. Today, we're going to be discussing about what is DevOps, guys, please. What is DevOps today? Tomorrow, we're going to be discussing about what is AWS. Difference between AWS and DevOps, that is in exactly class for tomorrow. Today, our focus is only on DevOps. Today, our focus is on DevOps only. Before starting the session, before start understanding what is DevOps, let us overview of this course, guys, please. Let us overview of this course. The total duration of this course is 4.5 months, please. In this 4.5 months duration, complete DevOps will be covered, complete AWS will be covered for joining in this course. Linux basics required, shell script required, that I will be taken as a prerequisite. You should know Linux basics. Shell script is required. That I will be covered. That I will be covered. No programming like Java, .NET, Python. No programming is required to join in this course. You require a laptop with this minimum configuration for daily practice. And freshers can join in this course. Experienced students can join in this course. And any graduate can also join in this course. Which are all the benefits? Which are all the benefits? Which are all the benefits if you join in this course, guys? Please, daily class recording videos after the payment. Via Google Drive, you are going to be accessing up to 11 months from date of registration. Resume preparation, interview question and answers, 4 live real-time projects, 80% of soft materials I'm going to be providing with you. Our course starts with very basic level, finish with what? An advanced level. Finish with what? An advanced level. And each and every class is practically implemented in front of you that you need to practice in your laptop daily basis. Daily basis, guys, please. After completion of this course, you will receive a certificate. A daily 1 hour class. Daily 1 hour class. So the class daily 1 hour class, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. daily. The classes are Monday to Saturday. You're going to be paying 12,000 rupees for complete DevOps, complete AWS, for daily recording sessions, guys, please. So you're going to be paying 12,000 rupees for complete DevOps, complete AWS, for daily recordings, guys, please. If you want to talk to admin, you can call this number 9297 9297 77. Call this number for regarding fees or admin kind of questions. Please approach this. So if you want to see what exactly I'm going to be covered, what I'm going to be covered, if you open this link, you can able to see, please, DevOps content, AWS content, please. DevOps content and AWS content, guys, please. and 20 pages of DevOps content, 20 pages of DevOps content, 10 pages of AWS content. Please be revised, please. I'm going to be share this information in the chat box. Please be get it out from the chat box. Just double click on it. You can able to access our internet. Just double click on this link. You can able to access our internet. I'm providing an alternative link also. Please be use this link. Please be use this link and you can able to access. This is an exactly course overview. And before starting the session, I have 3 questions. Before starting, first let me introduce myself. My name is Maha. I have totally 15 years of IT experience. My career starts as a Java developer. Then I turn as a DevOps engineer. From last 5 years onwards, I'm working as a senior DevOps engineer, including AWS and Azure also. Firstly, let us discuss with you these 3 questions. What are the first question? What is an application? Second question. What is a server? Third question. What is an SDLC? What is an application? What is the server? What is an SDLC? So we have 3 questions. What are the first question? What is an application? Application is nothing but a website like Flipkart or Amazon, Book My Show. Application is nothing but a website. The working software, which is written any programming, the working software, which is written any programming, we call as an application. We call as what? Application. This application, we're gonna be placing on server side. Once if it is placed on server side, we can access our internet as a website. Our internet as a website. I'll repeat one more time. The working software, which is written any programming language, we call as an application. That application we're gonna be placed on server side. Once if it is placed on server side, we can access over internet as a website like Flipkart or Amazon, Book My Show. But what about SDLC? SDLC is a software development lifecycle. 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 In SDLC, we have several stages like analysis, design, implementation, testing, deploy, and maintenance. We have these are all the stages and phases. These are all the stages and phases in our SDLC. By helping of an SDLC, we can produce an application for doing a business and internet like Flipkart or Amazon, Book My Show. If you want to produce, if you play Flipkart kind of application, can you able to make it in a single day overnight? No, we can't make it in a single day. But how? By following these are all the stages and phases. First, how exactly this login page, registration page, payment gateway, Payment gateway. What is exactly the client requirement? What is exactly the business model? What exactly the client wants? Each and every minor information will be gathered. On top of it will be analysis. On top of it will be analysis. Once if it is analysis, so our architects will be design. Design is nothing but what? Plan. According to the plan, our developers will write the lines of code. Once if it is right, we're gonna be. Our testers will be verified whether it is working or not functionality. Once if it is verified, we're gonna be placing on hundreds of servers. We're going to be placing on hundreds of servers. Once if it is placing on hundreds of servers, we can access our internet as a website. Whether it is working or not, we're going to be monitor and maintenance. This entire process, which you are calling as what? SDLC, Software Development Lifecycle. Software Development Lifecycle. Software Development Lifecycle. In SDLC, several people are involving. Several people are involving. If you are a software engineer, directly or indirectly, you are part of SDLC. Directly or indirectly, you are part of SDLC, Software Development Lifecycle. Software Development Lifecycle. If you are a developer, can write the code. If you are a tester, can verify the test cases. But what exactly DevOps engineer does? If you are a DevOps engineer, what exactly you are? What exactly you are gonna be, guys, please? As a DevOps engineer, how exactly you are? If you are a DevOps engineer, our roles and responsibilities start from dev environment to operation. Means our roles and responsibilities start from dev environment, ends with operation. So first, what is the meaning of DevOps, please? What is the meaning of DevOps, please? The combination of software development plus operation, we call as what? DevOps. What is a DevOps? So first DEV is nothing but what? Software development. Second OPS is nothing but what? Operations. The combination of software development plus operation, we call as what? DevOps. We call as what? DevOps, guys, please. That means what? Our roles and responsibilities start from dev environment, ends with operation. Means we are part of coding, build, test, release, deploy, operation, and monitor. To be frankly, we are not writing any coding. We are not writing any test cases. Just we are going to be implementing an automated DevOps transparent pipeline. DevOps transparent pipeline. But my question is, DevOps is an automated, DevOps is technology. DevOps is a technology like Java, .NET, Python. No, DevOps is not a technology. DevOps is not a technology. DevOps is a process. DevOps is a process. DevOps is an automated process which we are going to be implementing from dev environment to operation. While we implementing while we implementing this DevOps process, make sure whether you are gonna be delivering working software within a shortest time, with the high quality, with low cost is nothing but what? DevOps process. DevOps process, guys, please. DevOps process, for example, usually the developers are keep on writing lines of code. These lines of code, we're going to be making working software and we're going to be delivering into the production environment. While we delivering working software, making working software, delivering into the production environment, make sure whether you're delivering within a shortest time, with high quality, with low cost is nothing but what? DevOps transparent pipeline. But once if you are getting into the company, what exactly are roles and responsibility as a DevOps engineer? We're going to be replacing with what? Complex pipeline with what? Transparent pipeline. Complex pipeline with what? Transparent pipeline. Our SDLC is a complex pipeline. Our DevOps is a transparent pipeline. So as a DevOps engineer, we're going to be replacing with what? Complex pipeline with what? Transparent pipeline. Why we are calling SDLC is a complex pipeline? SDLC is a complex pipeline, guys, please tell me. Because of it is a manual process. Because of it is a manual process. Due to this manual process, while we implementing our SDLC process, analysis to design, design to implementation, implementation testing, testing to deploy, and maintenance. While implementing this manual process, if you got an issue, any problem, for identification, it will take long time. For resolving issue also, it will take long time. To resolve this issue, for identification, for resolving issue, it will take long time. For resolving issue also long time. That means what? So if it is delayed, definitely cost is going to be increased, quality will be decreased. That is the reason we are going to be replacing with what? Our DevOps transparent pipeline. In this DevOps transparent pipeline, even if you got any issue, any problem, easily we can able to identify, easily we can able to rectify. Why? Because it is an automated process. Why? Because if it is an automated DevOps process. Because of it is an automated DevOps process, guys, please. But actual DevOps process is look like this one. In this DevOps process, we have a plan, coding, integration, testing, release, deploy, and operation. These are all the stages we have. These are all the stages we have, guys, please. In these stages, in this DevOps process, our roles and responsibilities start from dev environment, ends with operation. That means what? That means what? We are part of dev environment, integration, testing, release, deploy, and operations. To be frankly, we are not part of planning. We are not writing any coding. We are not writing any test cases. Just we are going to be implementing an automated process from dev environment to operation. But so as a DevOps engineer, so what exactly are roles and responsibilities each and every stage? Let us try to understand step by step, stage by stage. Are we part of planning? No. Are we part of dev environment? Yes. How exactly? So usually the developers are keep on writing lines of code. That code is we are going to be maintaining a version code. I'll repeat one more time. Writing is responsible by the DevOps engine. Writing is responsible by the developer. After writing by developer, maintenance is responsible by the DevOps engineer. Once if it is maintained, how many developers are continuously writing a code? N number of developers are continuously writing a code. N number of developers are continuously writing a lines of code. So if n number of developers are continuously writing a code, and as a DevOps engineer, we need to integrate continuous. The developers are continuously writing a code. We're going to be integrating continuously. Once if it is integrated continuously, all developer source code, whether it is working or not, we're going to be in execute test cases, which is written by testers. And once if it is verified, if you got an error, any problem, it is automatically redirecting back to the developer. A developer has to fix an issue, and again integration, again test. This loop will be repeated until 0 errors and 0 bugs. 0 errors and 0 bugs. And once if it is verified, while verifying automatically, if you got 0 errors, 0 bugs, which you are calling as what? Working software as an application. Working software as an application, guys. Working software as an application. Once if it is working software as an application, we're going to be continuously deliver. So we're going to be continuous integration, making working software and continuous deliver. Once if it is deliver, we're going to be for particular maintenance window, we're going to be deploying our applications on hundreds of servers. Once if it is deployed on hundreds of servers, we can access our internet as a website. Whether it is working or not, we're going to be monitor, and maintenance is nothing but what? Operation. This entire process, which you are calling as what? DevOps process. But for implementing this DevOps transparent pipeline, we are going to be using some tool stack. Which are all the tool stack, guys? Please tell me. Git we are going to be using. Maven we're going to be using. Jenkins we're going to be using. JFrog we're going to be using. SonarQube we're going to be using. Ansible we are going to be using. Chef we are going to be using. And AWS, Amazon Web Services. And Docker, Kubernetes, Vagrant, Negios, Elk, Elastic Logstacks, Kibana, and Terraform. We are going to be using, these are all the tools. Which are all the tools we're going to be using? These are all the tools we are going to be using for implementing our DevOps transparent and automated process. So the n number of developer source code. The n number of developer source code. We are going to be maintaining in a version control as a repositories by helping of Git. Git is a version control. Git is a version control. By helping of Git, we can maintain all our developer source code as a version wise, as a branch wise. Once if it is maintained, we can able to execute our Maven targets. We can execute our Maven targets, please. We can execute our Maven targets, please. Maven is a build tool. Maven is a build tool. It is always produce an active factory. Git is a version control. Maven is a build tool. Automatically, we can execute a Java program. But what is a Jenkins? Jenkins is an automation tool. Jenkins is a CI automation tool, continuously integrating, continuously verifying, continuously delivering. It is a CI CD process. We can automate by helping of Jenkins. Jenkins is a open source CI automation server. And once if it is verified, and we're going to be delivering into the release. Release is nothing but what? JFrog. Release is nothing but what? JFrog. JFrog. So after verifying thoroughly, after making working software, we are going to be delivering into where exactly? JFrog server. JFrog is an active factory. And we're going to be using SonarQube. SonarQube is a code analyzer. By helping of SonarQube, we can analysis. We can generate reports whether developers are following standards or not. Whether developers are following standards or not, we are going to be by helping of Git, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, and SonarQube. We are going to be in implementing our CI/CD process, continuous integration, making working software, and continuous delivery. We're going to be implement CI/CD, continuous integration, continuous delivery by helping of CI/CD process. CI/CD process. Once if it is an implement, we are going to be deploying our applications on hundreds of servers. How exactly we are going to be deployed? How exactly we can automate these hundreds of servers by helping of configuration management. What is an exactly configuration management? On a hundreds of servers, 1, 2, 3, 4 hundreds of servers, we are replacing with what? Manual process with an automated process. For what? For installing software, for deploying our application, for maintaining, for user creation, whatever may be. I'll repeat this point, listen very careful. What is a configuration management? On a hundreds of servers, replacing a manual process with an automated process on a hundreds of servers for configuring in means like server installation, files creation, changing files, whatever may be. But which are all the tools supporting? Ansible and Chef is supporting by Ansible and Chef. We're going to be learning two tools. These two tools are configuration management servers. By helping of Ansible and Chef, we can automate dev environment, testing environment, and our production environment. But we're going to be learning Ansible as push model, Chef as a pull model. One push model we're going to be learning, one pull model we're going to be learning. But these hundreds of servers, from where exactly we can able to get it? Either from physical environment or virtual environment. Or from cloud. Or from cloud. Either physical environment, virtual environment, or from cloud. Which cloud, guys, please? AWS. AWS Cloud, Amazon Web Services, Amazon Web Services, please. We can deploy our applications very easily, guys, please. We can deploy our applications very easily, guys, please. Not only deploying our applications on AWS service, we can deploy on Docker containers also. Docker containers, by helping of Docker containers, very easily deploying our applications. Very easily deploying our applications. Very easily deploying our application like Flipkart kind of applications, Amazon kind of applications, and whatever may be, guys, please. We are gonna be deploying our applications on hundreds of containers easily. So to understand this, if you go for real-time containers, if you go for real-time containers, how exactly you're using these containers? How exactly we are using these containers? Same way, we are gonna be using our Docker containers also. So maybe we are using this container for transporting fish, friends, or any kind of goods like products, like any kind of import-export business country to country. And we can transport very easily, right, on a ship. The same way, we can transport our websites by using Docker containers very easy. We can deploy our applications, our websites very easily in Docker containers. How exactly we can control? How exactly we can control? We can manage our Docker or real-time containers by helping of this ship. Single ship can manage all our Docker containers. Same way, we can manage or control our Docker containers by helping of Kubernetes. Kubernetes is a orchestration tool by helping of controlling easily all Docker containers. We're going to be learning Vagrant. Vagrant is a virtual provisioning tool. Vagrant is a virtual provisioning tool. By helping of Vagrant, we can made easy our dev environment. We can made easy our dev environment, please. We can made easy our dev environment, guys, please. Dev environment. That means easily creating a virtual machines. On top of we can install our software very easily. We're going to be learning Nagios. Nagios is a system monitoring. By helping of Nagios, we can able to monitor our servers, RAM, CPU. So what the system is up and running. So we can monitor our system level monitoring. System level monitoring. We are going to be learning elastic log stacks ELK. By helping of ELK, we can monitor applications. We can monitor our applications, guys, please. So while using this application, internally generating a logs. Internally generating a logs. Those logs we can able to monitor by elastic log stacks Kibana, and it is going to be generating a logs. And it will statistics look like this. And statistics look like this only. And we're going to be using Terraform. Terraform is a cross cloud platform. By helping of Terraform, we can create service on any cloud, either AWS or Azure, Google. In any cloud, we can able to create a service by helping of Terraform. Terraform is a cross cloud platform. See, by helping of these are all the tools: Git, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube, and Ansible, Chef, AWS, Docker, Kubernetes, Vagrant, Legos, Elk, and Terraform. We can able to implement our DevOps transparent pipeline. So what is an exactly DevOps transparent pipeline? And by helping of these are all the tools, how exactly we are going to be implementing, we understood very clearly for today. What is DevOps? We understood very clearly for today. Tomorrow, we are going to be discussing about what is AWS and what is the difference between AWS and DevOps. We'll discuss by tomorrow. Got it very clearly. Tomorrow, we're going to be discussing about what is AWS and what is AWS and DevOps. What is the difference between AWS and DevOps? We will be discussing by tomorrow's session. So do you have any questions, guys, please, for today's session? If you have any question, please ask me in the chat box. If you do have any questions, please ask me in the chat box. No, coding knowledge is not required. Coding knowledge is not required. If you can understand my English, it is more than enough to join in this course. So coding skills not required. Just double click on this link, you can able to get it. I already share in the chat box. Double click on this link. You can able to open a document. Deployment is nothing but what? Placing our websites. Placing our websites on hundreds of servers, we calling as what? Deployment. Placing hundreds of servers automatically is nothing but what? Deployment. Please. Jafar, understand what is the deployment. So Nandini asked this question. Hello, sir. Are we providing? Yeah. So I'm going to be covering 4 real-time projects, sir. So we're going to be covering in DevOps totally 4 modules. So in each and every module, we're going to be covering one real-time project. It is including in this course, not a separate. So we're not spending a separate time. We're going to be spending in this 4.5 months only. So do you have any other questions, please? Guys, please. That's it, guys, please. So we'll be continuing by tomorrow. Tomorrow, our agenda is what? What is DevOps? Sorry. What is AWS and what is the difference between AWS and DevOps? We will be discussing by tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Good night, all of you. KV, I'm training from last 5 years only. 2017, I think so. 17 or 18, I don't know. It is. How many batches I didn't count. Thank you. So these videos will be provided how many days? Videos 11 months access and demo videos will be uploaded on YouTube. We can access tomorrow, but the regular sessions will be separate, not in the YouTube, but you can access up to 11 months of date from date of registration. That is unofficially, but unofficially it won't be deleted. You can access after 11 months also. But unofficially, up to officially, up to 11 months. So that's it, guys. Please, we'll be continuing by tomorrow. So Yeah, Nandini asked this question. I'm working as a tech support engineer. Last 3 years, still these projects will be helping to career. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. It will be. Nandini. Yes, you can crack. Clear. So that's it, guys, please. So we'll be continuing by tomorrow. Good night, all of you. So thanks for valuable time. We'll be meet tomorrow. Thank you.